The Irish Psychic Show, for all your psychic needs, live on Internet Radio. For your chance to get a reading with Irish Psychic, simply Skype Tarot Free or call the studio 0144 34 357. International add +353. This show is packed full of psychic readings and advice, so make sure you join the fan page. Details can be found via irishpsychic.net.
I never thought you'd make me cry. What was I to do? I was hooked on you. You know I like the way you move. You know I like the way you groove. You cheated. Oh, oh. You cheated. Oh. People used to say to me, take a chance on love, team. I just used to say to them, I'm a boy, not a man. But now that I'm that little bit older, and all my nights are a little bit colder, without you in my life, my babe, I think that I might go insane. But you cheated on me, babe, and that I won't take. All those lies, all those times, I never thought you'd make me cry. What was I to do? I was hooked on you. You know I like the way you move. You know I like the way you groove. You cheated. Oh, oh. You cheated. Oh. I don't know how you sleep at night. You kept your secret out of sight. But when I opened up my eyes, it wasn't hard to realize we were one, now we are two, and there's nothing I can do. I hope you're glad you got your way. I hope someday you'll feel my pain. I can't believe you did this to me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought that you and me were meant to be. All our good times and laughter are memories now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But I'm sure I'll get through this somehow. But you cheated on me, babe, and that I won't take. All those lies, all those times, I never thought you'd make me cry. What was I to do? I was hooked on you. You know I like the way you move. You know I like the way you groove. Oh, oh. You cheated. Oh, oh. You cheated. All our good times and laughter are memories now. But I'm sure I'll get through this somehow. You cheated on me, babe, and that I won't take. All those lies, all those times, I never thought you'd make me cry. What was I to do? I was hooked on you. You know I like the way you move. But you cheated on me, babe, and that I won't take. All those lies, all those times, I never thought you'd make me cry. What was I to do? I was hooked on you. You know I like the way you move. You know I like the way you groove. You know I like the way you move. You know I like the way you groove. Oh, oh. You cheated. Oh, oh. You cheated on me, babe.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
Hello, you're all very welcome to the Irish Psychic Show for Monday the 10th of March 2014. I'm live and it's now 19 minutes past 11, but do not panic. Usually the show goes live at 11 p.m, but I am here for the next 1 hour. That's why I had to just finish off some private readings and I have more to do right after the show, but I am with you for the next 1 hour. Now, if you've never had a private reading with me, I would recommend it to a lot of people, especially if you have a lot of questions, and you know, if you would like to have 10 questions answered, that would be the 12-month reading. And not only do I answer the 10 questions, but I also give you a 12-month spread as well. So it kind of, I suppose, tells you everything that's going to happen. And as much as, I suppose, we try to tell you, again, things do change as well with regards to people's lives as well. But on tonight's show, I am giving free readings. And if you've never had a reading on the Irish Psychic Show, please do get in touch. And all you have to do to send in your question is, if you have not downloaded my app yet, which is the Android app, simply search for Irish Psychic, that's PSYCHIC, in the Android store, and you can download my app and you can listen into the show that way as well. And you can also submit your question. You can also send in your question via my website, which is irishpsychic.net, and click on the radio show. And you can also send in your question via the fantastic group page on Facebook. And all you have to do to join that is simply search for the Irish Psychic Radio Show and just simply request to join. It is that simple. And finally, and lastly, well, there's kind of two final ways of getting in touch, but it depends on, you know, if you'd like to call the studio, you can do so. The number to call is 014434357 if you're inside, or sorry, if you're in Ireland, and if you're outside of Ireland, just dial +353 before it. And finally, Twitter as well, and all you have to do is simply @PsychicIrish. It is that simple to get in touch with the show, and you could be getting a free reading on the show tonight. Time for another bit of music, and after this I will be answering my first question on the Irish Psychic Radio Show. This is Not All Gone by Shay MacDonald.
I don't wanna wish you were here. Days turn into weeks, the months turn into years, and I feel never see your face, always trying to chase memories I lost in my mind. All the things you do, if God had given you just one chance and a little more time. So I try to forget, I try to deny, I try to move on, but it's so hard not to cry. When everything's right, something feels wrong. I've tried to believe that you've been here all along, and maybe you're not all gone. Everything reminds me of you. I can't rewind the time, and nothing I say, nothing I do can change the way that I've been missing you. The pain that I've been going through every day since you went away. And now you fade away into time. My memories skip a line, and sometimes I think that I'm losing you. I tried to sing your name, just one note, but the words they stick in my throat, and I don't know what to do. So I try to forget, and I try to deny. I've tried to move on, but it's so hard not to cry. When everything's right, something feels wrong. I've tried to believe that you've been here all along, and maybe you're not all alone. Help me not to fall on my knees. Maybe you're not all alone. Just send your words and your love on the breeze. I try to forget, I try to deny. I've tried to move on, but it's so hard not to cry. When everything's right, something feels wrong. I've tried to believe that you've been here all along. So I try to forget, and I try to deny, and I try to move on, but it's so hard not to see you. When everything's right, something feels wrong. I've tried to believe everything's all wrong, and I try to forget, and I try to deny, and I try to move on, but it's so hard not to see you. When everything's right, something feels wrong. I've tried to believe that you've been here all along, and maybe you're not all alone.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball, the answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. It is now 26 minutes past 11, and you have missed nothing because I am about to start the first reading of the night. And if you've just joined me for the very first time, you're listening to the Irish Psychic Radio Show. The show goes out live Monday, Wednesday and Friday, usually at 11 p.m, but just tonight at the start at 11:15, due to the fact that I have loads of private readings that I am doing. And if you've never got a private reading, or you're inquiring about a private reading, again, you can just check all the different readings that I offer on my website, which is irishpsychic.net. Okay, so the first person I'd like to read for, and I have the questions here in front of me, and it's actually on my website I'm going to start with first. And the first person I'd like to start off with is from Anonymous, but you're in Kilkenny, so I do hope that you know who you are. And it is, will I stay in my current job? No problem at all, and thank you very much as well for getting in touch with the show. If you are on my website now and you'd like to leave a question, or even if I don't answer it tonight, I could answer it on Wednesday, because again, the show goes out live 3 nights a week. Just always make sure that you put down your name, just so when you're listening into the show, you can go, oh, that's me. It's just easier for yourself, rather than thinking, is that my question that Gary is answering? Okay, so I'm just laying out the cards now, and this is in relation to, will I stay in my current job? And the answer is yes at the moment, even though you hate it, is the kind of message that Spirit is giving me at the moment. And what they're actually showing me here is we have the 5 of Swords in the reverse position. That's usually about an escape from something, or a position that you're in. Now, usually if it's in the reverse position, the answer is no. So I don't actually feel that you will be as in leaving the job now. I kind of feel that you are kind of stuck in the job at the moment. We have also the Horseman of Coins. That's in the reverse position, and that's always to do with the money side of things, and it's to do with the financial side of things. Because it's actually in the reverse position, I kind of feel that they're not offering you enough, or they're not giving you enough in terms of the salary that you should be on. Now, even though you have the Two of Cups, that's always to do with the work side of things as well, and you also have the Ace of Swords as well. The Ace of Swords in the reverse position is always about a challenge ahead, and it's kind of like just staying put where you are at the moment, and being in the job is, I suppose, enough of a challenge at the moment. I don't feel that things are going to change just yet. I kind of feel that you will be staying in your current job at the moment, even though it is quite difficult. It is kind of like one of those things where you're kind of thinking to yourself, when can I actually leave? But as you know, it's so difficult to get jobs at the moment, and that's the message that Spirit is kind of giving me here at the moment, just to hang on in there if you can. Now I'm just going to shuffle the Oracle deck as well, just to see what they have to say. Again, the Oracle deck can give a little bit more messages from Spirit as well. So I'm just pulling the first card now, and the first card that come up is the Relax, Everything's Okay card. So it's quite interesting that that card came up. That's in the upright position. We also have the Water card, which is always to do with the emotional side of things. Again, that's in the upright position. And the last card out is the Family Culture card, and that's in the upright position. Usually when the Family Culture card comes up, it's always about making sure that you understand your family and know the kind of ins and outs of the family as well, because I kind of feel we are too quick to not know things about our family. And what I mean by that is, I always ask my own mum and my dad about their family. Obviously my grandparents are passed over now, but it's always nice to get the stories from your grandparents, and I'm sure you'll all agree that just listening to the times back in the past, like there was no iPads, there was no Android devices, or I keep saying devices. I don't know why I keep saying devices. It's quite funny. Sorry, I'm just making myself laugh here on air. But there was none of that. There was no computers. It's just one of those things where times have changed, and now everyone is on Facebook, and everyone wants to have all this technology around them, and sometimes it's just too much. Going back just for going out for a walk or something like that with a friend or a family member, it can be the most really positive thing that you can do for yourself, rather than be stuck on the computer and be stuck about Facebook. Because Facebook, although it's a fantastic platform to share how you're feeling, etc., it can be a negative thing to do as well, because sometimes when people share things and about how they're feeling and someone doesn't reply, you can kind of think to yourself, oh, maybe I don't have friends, or maybe people don't want to listen to me, and it can make you feel down as well. But sometimes just Facebook doesn't even show us the stories that we should be seeing. I've often had that where I've kind of seen that someone has got married or something like that, and I've only seen it from the month anniversary gone by, and I'm like, oh my god, did you get married? And they're like, yeah, did you not see it on Facebook? And the answer is no. Sometimes Facebook doesn't, because there's so many different things going on Facebook, it doesn't always update us with the most relevant news that we need to, hear. So again, I hope that has helped, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question to the show as well. Okay, the next person I'd like to read for, I'm just refreshing the page, which is irishpsychic.net, and that's where I'm going to be taking the majority of questions on tonight's show. So if you've not yet sent in your question to the show, please do so, and always make sure that you put in your name as well. It's always good to have the name of the person sending in the question. Okay, so I'm just going through the questions here. And again, it's from an anonymous person, and I understand if you want to, comment anonymously, that's okay. And the question is it going to work out with the new guy I'm seeing? Okay, no problem at all. And thank you very much as well for sending in your question to the show. So I'm just shuffling the cards now, and I'm asking Spirit to connect with the energy around the question, and to connect with your energy as well. So I'm just shuffling the cards now. Again, when they tell me to stop, I'll stop shuffling the cards, which was actually just now. And I'm laying out the cards now, and it's just in relation to the question, is it going to work out with the new guy I'm seeing? Okay, see what comes up. Okay, I kind of think that time is needed here. Don't be kind of, too quick to, I suppose, rush into the situation and kind of go, oh, it's not going to work out, I'm gone, etc. Because I kind of feel that everything will work out here. To the person who's asking there with regards, will things work out with the new guy I'm seeing? And the reason why I'm saying that is you have the Sun card, which is one of the most positive cards within the tarot deck. And again, it's the relationship card as well. It's always about a happy outcome as well. And usually when it comes up in the upward position, that's exactly what they're saying. But it's like if not everything is right, is kind of the message here, but things do take time to change, because you have the star card, which is the wish card, and that's actually in the reverse position. And just because it's actually in the reverse position does not mean that things aren't going to come true for you, or things aren't going to get better for you. They definitely will. It's just a matter of taking a little bit of time for this to work itself out, and that's exactly what Spirit is kind of giving me the message here. I kind of feel it's going to be at least 6 months before you can kind of feel settled with regards to relationship there. So that's a really, really positive thing to note as well. Also with regards to the Two of Coins, that come up, and that's in the reverse position. And we also have the Black Magician in the upright position as well. They're kind of indicating here, don't hold yourself back from doing something that you want to do. Sometimes we're too quick to kind of say no to certain things, when in fact it's kind of, the financial side of things that hold us back the most. Always kind of look at a different alternative way in getting things sorted. And that's the message that Spirit is kind of giving me here. Don't give up on your dream, because trust me, it will happen and it will come true as well. So I hope that has answered your question, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question as well. Also, if you've not downloaded my app, which I've mentioned at the start of the show, if you have an Android phone or an Android device, there we go, I've said it correctly there, please just search for the Irish Psychic. So just type into the Google Play Store Irish Psychic and download the app. You can listen in to the show as well via that as well. But also that's another way of getting a question answered to the show as well, because there is an email function there, and I will be answering an email after this piece of music as well. And before I go as well, before I take that quick commercial break as well, a lot of people do ask me as well, I suppose, the majority of people kind of want to know how to get involved with doing tarot readings, or how, did I start? And I suppose it's quite interesting because, for a long time, very, very much so, I was unsure of what was kind of happening. And it's like if things were happening to me that I couldn't explain, and, with regards to family members, I was predicting things that were happening, children, etc. And I would say it, kind of to my mum or to my dad, and they would, I suppose, not take much notice, because obviously you're kind of saying something that hasn't even happened yet. And then when it does happen, when you kind of say to them, oh, do you not remember me telling you that? And they kind of say no. It's only, then you kind of realize that, listen, there is something going on here that I should be listening to. It is my spirit guide guiding me. And I think for anyone, if you get any thought or any bit of advice from, something that you cannot explain, take it on board and just put it aside and either write it down on a piece of paper or something like that, because we're all very much intuitive to the point that we can listen to, spirit as well, but sometimes we're unsure if we are connecting with spirit. And, if you have a dream of a person, make sure that you tell that person the dream, to a certain extent. Obviously, sometimes when, something happens dramatically in the dream, you wouldn't kind of share that, to the point of sometimes it's kind of spirit's way of showing something destruction is going to take place within that person's life, and it's to kind of be there for that person, if that makes sense. So you have to kind of know how to pass on certain information to someone as well. Usually if someone asks a straight out question to me, if they're getting a private reading, you have to put yourself in their shoes as well, of how you would like to get that information, and what you do with that information is the key thing there. So again, I'll go into further information there, and I must do a show specifically on how to get in tune with your spirit guide and how to communicate as well, because a lot of people do ask me via Facebook, and I hope, if I do the show, then I can actually just post it and people can listen in, because it's kind of too long to explain via text message or via, trying to type out on Facebook as well. So do join me after this. Time for a quick commercial break. I'm also going to be taking a bit of music as well, and I'll be answering more questions right after this.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
No sé por qué me sigues haciendo esto. Cualquier cosa que haga no es suficiente. Estoy cansada de esta locura. condenado.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. A big shout out there to all the people in the Spreaker chat room as well. I do hope you're having fun. Speaking of one, it is the Latin Groove radio show. A good friend of mine. I've often been on his fantastic show, and he always looks after me. He always makes me laugh, actually, because at the moment he said he's pregnant. And I asked him, was it a boy or a girl? And he's not pregnant, just so you know. Obviously, because he's a male. But he said he has kidney stones. So I don't really know how bad they are, but they are bad, I think, because he's in a lot of pain, and anytime I see his Facebook message, it's always in pain, and he still hasn't passed them. I don't even want to think about it because it sounds painful, but fingers crossed, we will have news quite soon that the Latin Groove, my good friend, all the way over there in Florida, has passed those kidney stones. And I'm not even too sure if there is any, magic cure that you can pass them, quicker or something. That he has been to the doctor, but if anyone is listening into the show at the moment and there is a quick way of passing them or making sure that they pass quite quickly, do get in touch with the show. You can tweet the show at Psychic Irish. You can also contact me via Facebook. Just simply search for the Irish Psychic Radio Show. And you can also comment on my website as well, which is irishpsychic.net, and click on the radio show. Okay, so it's time for another reading, and I'm over in the group page now, and this is the Facebook group page. And there is a question in here from Kate Munroy, and Kate has just asked, could you use a reading for my 12-week-old boy? Well, unfortunately, congratulations first of all, Kate, but you do have to be 18 to get a reading, so obviously you're 18, so I'm going to or over 18, so I'm going to do a reading for yourself, Kate, because again, Spirit is telling me to pull some cards for you, so I will do so. And just so you know, if you have not yet joined the Irish Psychic Radio Show group page on Facebook, it's simple. Just go to Facebook, go up to the search bar at the top, type in the Irish Psychic Show, and request to join. And when you do request to join, it just keeps you up to date when the different shows go out. It also allows you to ask the questions. But once you've clicked going on the event, you are all in with a chance of winning that private numerology reading with me as well. So it's kind of a good thing to do. So I do recommend anyone who's not yet on my Facebook group page, please do join it as soon as you can. Okay, so they just told me to stop, and this is for Kate Munroy, and you just wanted to have a reading. And I'm actually doing the reading for you, even though you wanted it for your little baby boy. But unfortunately, I don't actually read for babies. Okay, so the question that they're kind of answering here from the cards is quite an interesting question actually here, Kate, because you have the learning card, which is the 7 of coins, and it's like, if I know obviously when you have a baby, you have to put baby first, and first preference obviously is baby, but they're kind of saying here that in the future, don't give up what it is that you've always wanted to do, because the 7 of coins is the most important card, especially to do with where learning is concerned, and I kind of feel that it's more to do with the job side of things as well. Make sure that you're not giving up everything, that you will have a plan of action when the baby's old enough to go to creche, baby school, etc. That you're not kind of giving up on your dream here as well, because a lot of mums, when they have a child, you look after the child first, but then you have to kind of get back into a routine as well. And that's exactly what they're indicating here. Kind of get back into the routine as soon as you can, although it's not going to be easy, because obviously there's going to be sleepless nights, etc. But we have the Queen of Swords here in the upright position, and we also have the Youth of Swords in the upright position. And I'm kind of picking up your partner here. Usually when the Youth of Swords comes up, I'm kind of picking up that this person is, I'm not going to say that they need to be kind of more mature, but they need to be there for you as well. Make sure that you're letting your partner as well, that it is equal here, Kate, that you're not just letting yourself do all the work, because I kind of feel that you're the person that now needs to have their feet up and relax, and let your partner look after things as well, and that's very much important for the bonding of the baby as well. So I hope that makes sense. I'd love to go into further information, but I am kind of caught for time here on the Irish Psychic Show. I'm trying to get through as many questions as possible. But thank you very much as well for getting in touch with the show as well. Okay, the next person I'd like to read for, I think the person is from Carlo. So if you're listening in from Carlo, this could be you. And the question is, will I get the motivation to lose weight? Okay, no problem at all. I think a lot of people put too much pressure on themselves with regards, getting fit and, wanting to lose weight. Obviously, if you're overweight and, you do want to lose weight, kind of take it at your pace. Don't be kind of thinking, picking up the magazines and when you see that you have to lose a certain amount by a certain length of time, just kind of change your habits, change your diet, to accommodate what it is that you want, the outcome to be. So obviously if you want to lose weight, cut out all the, the kind of crap things as well. But treat yourself every now and again as well, because you can't cut it out completely. You have to kind of reward yourself to some degree. And that's the most important thing that Spirit's kind of indicating here. Now, in terms of will I get the motivation to lose weight, you have the 6 of Cups in the reverse position, you have the 4 of Wands in the reverse position, and you also have the Lover's card in the upright position. I kind of feel when the Lover's card comes up, it's about getting that support, and I do feel that you very much have that support around you, but don't be too hard on yourself. It's like if you're putting too much emphasis on how much it is that you need to lose, rather than seeing things like a pound, 2 pounds, etc. per week. Don't be kind of, too pushy with regards to yourself, because your body can only take so much as well. And obviously go out for a walk every single day if you can, an hour's walk or whatever it is that you can do. Always, look forward to the future and kind of look at what it is that you want to achieve, rather than thinking that you're always never going to be able to lose weight, because that, alone is saying a negative affirmation, and that will stop you from moving forward. And that's a very much important thing from Spirit, and that's the way they kind of give me the message here as well. It's quite interesting actually, because again I'm using the Oracle deck for the next part, and one of the cards that actually come up is the Exercise card. And again, that's exactly what it means. Just make sure that you're, going out with a friend or a family member, you're just walking and you're allowing the change to take place. Because if you don't see this change taking place, well, then it's never going to happen. You also have the Decide card. That's in the upright position. And that's exactly what Spirit is kind of indicating here. You need to decide what it is that you want the outcome to be. So one thing to do is to do an affirmation and just say, the affirmation, is a positive affirmation, and it changes the way we think and the way we feel about ourselves. Just say, I love and approve of myself, and all is well in my life, and I've achieved my goal weight. That's all you need to say to yourself, and obviously continue on with the healthy living plan as well. And it's very much an important thing. If you can do so, trust me, it will change how you're feeling about yourself as well, and it will change the outcome of the situation with regards to motivation to lose weight as well. So I hope that has answered your question, and thank you very much to the listener there for sending in your question as well. Okay, we'll take another one, I think, before we take another commercial break. If you've just joined me, by the way, it is now 23:49, and I am taking questions for the next 1 hour. And if you have not yet got a reading on the Irish Psychic Show, send in your question now. Tweet your question to @PsychicIrish. Log on to my website, irishpsychic.net. Click the radio show tab and send in your question there. Okay, I'm going to go through the questions here. And there was one there. It's after disappearing on me, so I'll go back. That's what happens when you're on air. These things happen. Okay, so again, it's from Anonymous, and the person is in Kildare. Can you see myself and husband getting back as a family? And will I get my own place to live? Thank you so much. Love the shows. Okay. Thank you very much for sending your question. And again, once you are listening into the show and you know your question, well, then I don't mind you commenting anonymously. But it is always good to have a name for the person as well. Okay, so they just told me to stop. I'm just laying out the cards now, and you're just asking there, can I see yourself and your husband getting back as a family? Okay. Right, well, it's quite interesting because we have the Commitment card, that's in the reverse position, and we also have the Horseman of Cups in the reverse position, and that's always to do with love. Because you have the Awakening card, I don't see that the answer is yes. I kind of feel that things have kind of moved forward and things have kind of, gone their separate ways in terms of, how the relationship has gone. Sometimes people hold on to something when it's not meant to be, and by doing that, you're kind of bringing everyone down, you're bringing yourself down, and it's making you feel kind of, I suppose, resentful towards your husband as well, and that's something that we don't want. We want the the friendship to remain. So I suppose the key message is to kind of move forward if you can, and not see things kind of in a negative aspect. Look, that now is the time to close one door and open another door, and then I feel that things will move forward at a more positive rate. Now, in terms of the next question, unfortunately, it's only one question per show, but if you've had a reading with me on the show, you will have to wait 4 weeks before you can get another reading with me. It's just to allow new people to get a reading on the show. But if you'd like a further in-depth reading, of course, I can do a private reading. All you have to do is simply log on to irishpsychic.net and click on whatever reading you want. So again, just log on to my website, irishpsychic.net, click on either the 12-month reading, the 15-card reading, or even the €3 reading as well. It's up to you. Time for another bit of music now. This is The Wit of the World by Marina 5. Do join me after this.
The people pass me by. I often wonder what they're hiding there behind those smiles, 'cause eyes don't lie. Why do we feel we're all alone in this universe, squeezing so blood from a stone? God, I'm so alone, way above our love. What you doing? Look around, look into their eyes. Maybe a part of you is bound in there, and maybe you'll sleep tight. No one ever understands and the way I'm feeling. No one ever shares that pain. It's just too revealing, so we keep it all I can't help hearing the lies. I can't help letting them inside. These words have gotten me low and got me high. You stand and guard at my door, allowing me to be more than what they say, allowing me to be strong and live my way. You make me beautiful, believing in me, make me beautiful, and deep within I find the best side of myself. I know no one else makes me feel beautiful like you. My dreams are never too wild. My words are never laughed off or brushed aside. You make me feel like a star that's not a shine. You make me beautiful, believing in me, make me beautiful, and deep within I find the best side of myself. I know no one else makes me feel beautiful like you. You make me beautiful, believing in me, make me beautiful, and deep within I find the best side of myself. I know no one else makes me feel beautiful, and deep within I find the best side of myself. Oh, I know nobody else makes me feel beautiful like you.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. It is just coming up to midnight, 1 minute away from midnight. But if you've just joined me, there is only 10 minutes left, well, 14 minutes left of the show. Just about over 14 minutes anyway. But if you've not got a reading on the show tonight, please do continue on to send in your questions to the show. You can tweet at Psychic Irish your question. You can also comment on my website, irishpsychic.net. Click on the radio show tab there on the left hand side. And you can also send in your question via Facebook as well. It is that simple. Okay, so I think I'll announce the winner first before I go any further. And this is the winner of the numerology reading with myself. Again, it's 100% private, and anyone who has clicked going on the event, again, the events are created per show, and if you've not yet joined the group page on Facebook, simply search on Facebook for the Irish Psychic Show, and you'll see there the group to join. Okay, so congratulations. The person who has just won the numerology reading is Shelley Thompson. Shelley, congratulations. You've just won yourself a numerology reading with myself. Please do get in touch. You have 48 hours now to claim your prize, and all you have to do is simply send me a private message on Facebook. And also congratulations to Maria McFadden Tootle as well. You've also just won yourself a numerology reading as well. So congratulations there to both winners. Okay, so I think we'll continue on with the show. And the next person for a psychic reading. Okay, so I'm just going through the questions now. I'm actually going to go onto my website. So I'm just refreshing the page now. And again, if you just sent in your question, well, it could be answered on the show. Quite an interesting question there coming from Kaylin Gertie. Will I enjoy Paddy's weekend? Kaylin, I think I'm actually going to do that question, but I'm not going to kind of focus on that particular question because I think that there's something else going on, so we'll see what comes up. So as you can hear, I'm just shuffling the cards now, and when they tell me to stop, Kaylin, I'll stop shuffling the cards and I'll lay out the cards for your reading. Okay, they just want me to stop, Kaylin, and I'm just laying out the cards now. Okay, quite interesting. We have the Death card here in the upright position. The Death card is always to do with the transformation. It's not anything to do with physical death here, Kaylin. Because it's in the upright position, and we also have the Ace of Cups in the upright position, on that particular card, the Ace of Cups, there is a cup surrounded by a love heart, and it's always to do with relationship. Now, because it's in the upright position along with the Death card, I kind of feel that everything is going to go in a more positive light regarding relationship. Sometimes just because things have been uneasy in the past doesn't mean that that's the way it's going to be. So in terms of, with regards, will you enjoy Paddy's weekend? The answer is yes, but I do feel it's very much connected with a relationship question as well. And again, kind of give the person the benefit of the doubt is the way Spirit is kind of giving me the message. That's exactly what they're passing on, and that's kind of the message that they want me to kind of pass on to you as well. So I hope that has answered your question, Kaylin, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question to the show as well. Okay, I think I'm actually going to go to my emails now, because I've just been told from a little birdie that we have a message in from the Psychic app, which is my app, and if you've not yet downloaded that app, please do so. Simply search for Irish Psychic. It's only available for Android phones and devices. Simply search for Irish Psychic and download it, and it is that simple. And again, there's the different free readings at the end of that, and there's also a tab there on the app as well to listen into the show. Okay, so it's a question from John, and John is in Dublin, and John just wants to find out, will my relationship be okay? Okay, quite a short question, but we'll see what comes up. Obviously, there's something going on there, John, so we'll see what comes up. So as you can hear, they're shuffling the cards now. When they tell me to stop, I'll stop shuffling the cards and lay out the cards for your reading. A lot of people seem to be having relationship difficulties, as you can kind of pick up from the theme of the show tonight. So I'm sure there's obviously a lot of things going on in a lot of people's minds at the moment. Okay. Well, we have the Six of Cups in the reverse position here, John, and again, that's usually to do with relationship. On that particular card, there is the Rose. We also have the Four of Wands in the reverse position. We also have the Seven of Cups. I'm not too sure if it's you is not to do with the problem with regards to relationship, but I kind of feel that either it's you that's moving away or it's with regards your partner is moving away, because we have the Seven of Cups in the upright position, and that's kind of the move, that is actually the move card, but it's kind of to do with relationship as well. I kind of feel it's going to take at least 4 months, John, here before things kind of settle down. I am kind of being shown that it's you is the person that's kind of moving away, and maybe that's why you're asking the question, will my relationship be okay? Yes, it can survive. There's a lot of people out there that are in long distance relationships, and once you have the trust and the honesty, and you communicate with your partner as often as you can, that's the most important thing, because a lot of relationships fail because of the communication. You don't talk to your partner, you don't ask them how they are, etc. And it's most importantly a thing that people ignore. And that's when you go to counselling or anything like that, and when the person comes up with the problem, usually it's that the partner does not listen to the person, or they've never asked how the person is feeling. And it's very much an important thing. Just like if you're in a job, and your boss noticed that things weren't going in the right direction for you, they would ask you, is everything okay? And it's something that a lot of people miss in terms of relationship. You need to ask your partner how they are. That's, the most important thing, to do if you can. But trust me, John, everything will work itself out. And I feel that, again, it's just going to take at least 4 months before things change there in relation to that. So thank you very much, John, for sending in your question to the show as well. There's only 8 minutes left of the show, but again, it's time for another quick commercial break. I will be taking another few questions right after this. So if you've not yet sent in a question, simply search for Irish Psychic in the App Store. Send in your question that way as well. You can also log on to my website, which is the majority of how a lot of people send in their questions to the show. Simply go to irishpsychic.net and click on the radio show on the left hand side, and also via Facebook. I will be taking some questions there as well. Time for a quick break. Do join me after this.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
gone on long enough, no more pretending. I can't go on another day. It's not okay at all. You checked out so long ago, I barely know you. You set it up so I would break, and I would take the fall. Don't say a word, you don't need to explain it. Don't turn around, just leave my dignity and go. Get up, hold my own again. But I've been through it all before, and I guess I've learned that it won't kill me. I'm alive, and I'll survive, my friend. Don't say a word, you don't need to explain it. Don't turn around, just leave my dignity and go. Get up, get out, so there will be no doubt that you don't love me, and I need to move on. Get up, get out, that's what this is all about. Baby, it's over, so you need to get up. I know another door is opening, and I should walk on through, but it's so hard when closing this one makes. I've given up on you. Don't promise to stay, just walk away. I've heard those promises from you before. Get up, get out, so there will be no doubt that you don't love me, and I need to move on. Get up, get out, that's what this is all about. Baby, it's over, and you need to get up. Oh, get up, get out, so there will be no doubt that you don't love me, and I need to move on. Get up, get out, that's what this is all about. Baby, it's over, so you need to get up, get out.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball, the answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. It is now 14 minutes past midnight, and although I did say that usually the show finishes obviously at midnight, again I started late tonight, but on Wednesday there will be no show. Oh, a big awe there from all the audience. Mainly because I'm going to be giving face-to-face readings, and I will be at a very special event there. And do keep an eye out. You can keep track of what I'm going to be, doing there. It's on my website. Just go onto my website, irishpsychic.net, and at the very bottom you'll see all the different bookings and how to get a face-to-face reading with me as well. So do make sure you do check that out as well, especially if you're in the Dublin area. Okay, so I'm going to continue on with the show, but I am going to be doing an extra 30 minutes tonight, so I am here for the next 28 minutes. So a big cheer from all the audience there. So if you've not yet got a reading on the show, now is the time to send in your question. All you have to do is, type your question. You don't even have to use your full name. Just go to irishpsychic.net, click on the radio show tab, and there you'll be able to post in your question. You can also email in the show. Again, the link is available via the app. Just simply download my app, which is called Irish Psychic. And also, if you're listening in via my Facebook page, which is the Irish Psychic Radio Show, you can send in your question there as well. I'm actually going to take another piece of music there because I actually really liked the sound of that guy. Hopefully you did as well. He's from Tennessee, and it is Mark Aaron is his name, and this is another one by him, and it is I'll See You Down the Road. Do join me after this.
Sometimes it's hard to say goodbye, but it's the best thing we can do. I never want to make you cry, 'cause there's something deep between me and you. The curtain's closing on my stay here. I've got a long, long way to go. My final destination, well, it's not too clear. I don't know what's waiting for me. That's a hand that God don't show. So I'll see you somewhere down the road. Just where or when, well, I don't know. I'm not sure where I'm going. I guess the fun part is not knowing. Wave goodbye and think of me, 'cause I have someplace I must be. The daylight's creeping away from me. I'm out of here, so I'll see you down the road. Life can be just a little funny if you're too close then you can't see. Sometimes you have to take a step back to make out just what your life should be. I need to stir up something different. I need a change of scenery. It's not so much that I don't belong here. It's just that I belong to me, and I need my freedom. So I'll see you somewhere down the road. Just where or when, well, I don't know. I'm not sure where I'm going. I guess the fun part is not knowing. Wave goodbye and think of me, 'cause I have someplace I must be. The daylight's creeping away from me. I'm out of here, so I'll see you down the road. I'm searching for someone inside me, someone that we'd both like to know. Just let me go. So I'll see you somewhere down the road. Where or when, well, I don't know. I'm not sure where I'm going. I guess the fun part is not knowing. Wave goodbye and think of me, 'cause I have somewhere I must be. The daylight's creeping away from me. I'm out of here, so we'll see you down the road.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. It is now 21 minutes past midnight here in Ireland, and the show has been extended just for today only, because I will not be able to do a show on Wednesday. So if you are listening into the show now on Wednesday, well, please note that again there is no show on Wednesday, but I do hope that anyone who's listening into the show tonight is happy that hopefully I will be answering your question, because again there is still a little bit of time to send in the questions, because people are messaging me on Facebook saying, do you still have time, can I put in my question? And of course you can send in your question right now if you have not done so. Not everyone is going to get a reading answered on the show, but if you do not get it answered, I will try and go through the questions on Friday as well. But I do always recommend, once you've had a reading, not to post again, because again you can be blocked. I have blocked a few people in the past, mainly because they keep asking for free readings, and that's why I have the website there. If you would like to purchase a reading with me, readings start from €3, which is £2, which is $4, and all you have to do to get one of those is again select which reading you would like on my website irishpsychic.net. Click either the 15 card reading, the mediumship reading, the €3 reading, whichever it is that you want, depending on what question you have. Please avail of the special discounts as well, because again I do try and, I suppose, have, I try and kind of, sometimes people find psychic readings expensive, and I do try and have a budget there for everyone. So do make sure that you check out the website, because there is always different deals available to you. Okay, so we'll continue on with the show, and if you've just sent in your question or just joined me, well, you're very welcome to the show. The next person I'd like to read for is Phil Murphy, and Phil has just asked the question, I would like to know, what do you see happening for the next 3 months, please? Okay, no problem at all, Phil, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question. As you can hear, I'm just shuffling them now, and when they tell me to stop, Phil, I'll stop shuffling the cards and I'll lay the cards for your reading. Okay? They just told me to stop, Phil. I'm just laying out the cards now, and this is in relation to the next 3 months. Okay, there is a lot of relationship kind of cards coming up, especially from the start of the show as well, Phil. So you're not kind of the only one, and I do say, even if you don't get a reading on the show, there's kind of a current theme going on with regards to the show, and it's obviously that there's relationship issues with regards to a lot of people at the moment, and that's exactly what they're indicating here, Phil. We have the 9 of Cups in the reverse position. We also have the Lovers card in the upright position. We have the 3 of Cups, which is the Commitment card, in the reverse position, and also the 9 of Coins in the reverse position, which indicates the financial side of things. Usually when the financial card comes up, which is actually the 9 of Coins, just be careful that you're not trying to buy your partner, is what I'm kind of being given the message, because sometimes when people meet certain guys or girls, etc., and that person treats them like a queen or a king, it depends what else that they offer you as well. Obviously they need to have the love as well, but you don't want a partner that just buys things for you, and that's exactly what they're indicating here, Phil. Don't feel that you have to buy everything. Again, a relationship should be equal, and that's exactly where I kind of feel that there's a little bit of difficulty arising. It's like if either your partner expects everything to be bought for them, and that's where sometimes everyone kind of is afraid to say no, and that's exactly what they're indicating here, Phil. Just kind of say no, and make sure that your partner is there for you as well, not just for financial reasons. In terms of what will happen kind of over the next 3 months, I'm kind of just indicating here, it's kind of more next month is what they're indicating. Just make sure that you sit down and you speak openly with your partner, and I kind of feel that that's most important. I also feel that there's a younger male around you as well, Phil, and that's indicated there by the Youth of Swords as well. And it's like if there's a difficult period for that particular person at the moment, either that they're finding school difficult or something like that. Again, I'm unsure which. It would have to be kind of another full in-depth reading for that, but I hope just with regards to the small bit of information that I've passed on there, Phil, it's giving you the clarity that you need. Again, with regards to when I'm on air, I do try and get through as many people as possible, but unfortunately I can't go into great detail, mainly for the fact that we have other people waiting to get a reading as well. But if you have or never have purchased a reading with me, again, a 12-month reading is a full 25-minute reading. Okay, the next person I would like to read for is Carla Nolan, and Carla has just asked the question, what will my relationship be like in the next while? Okay, no problem at all, Carla. As you can see, another relationship issue, so we'll just shuffle the cards now. When it's time to stop, Carla, stop shuffling the cards and I'll lay out the cards for your reading. Okay, they just told me to stop, Carla. Just looking at the cards now. Okay, quite interesting actually. We have the Balance card in the upright position. We also have, again, we have the 6 of Cups, and that's in the reverse position. We also have the Horseman of Swords in the upright position as well. Now, there is 78 cards in the deck here, Carla. And it's quite interesting that the 6 of Cups repeated itself there as well. Again, it's to do with relationship, and again, it's just a matter of making sure that you put the effort in and you create that balance with regards to relationship as well. Because sometimes, when we're surrounded by the person that we love too much, it can smother the relationship. That's why we have to kind of give it time as well. And in terms of, what will it be like and will things, be okay over the next while? Again, I feel that you kind of need to be more grounded with regards to relationship here, Carla, and that that's in turn with regards to your partner as well, that you both need to be more grounded with regards to relationship, and you both need to have that space as well. I kind of feel that there is, I suppose, sometimes, when we spend too much time with the person, we forget how much we miss them when we're not around them. And that's exactly what Spirit is kind of indicating here, just to kind of take some time out to yourself as well, and to kind of, have some time with regards to your friends and your family as well, and not to allow things to kind of, be smothered either. Now, you also have from the Oracle set, you have the Believe in Yourself card, and that's exactly what they're kind of indicating here, that you really do need to understand that, when you're in a relationship, sometimes we forget who we are as people, and you always need to, not change is kind of message here. Make sure that you're, staying firm to who you are and your beliefs as well, because sometimes even if you're in a relationship and you're completely the opposite, again, what they say, opposites attract, and that's exactly what they're indicating here. In terms of, what will it be like kind of in the next while, they're not indicating any breakup or anything like that. I kind of feel that it's just more balance needed with regards to relationship there. I kind of feel that with regards to Youth of Swords, again, that card come up and that indicates the partner here. It's like if this person is kind of a fighter. So it's like if they say things, you may take it out of context, and then that kind of ends up with being kind of a confrontational kind of row. Again, get over that if you can, and things will be able to progress and move forward in the best direction there, Carla. So I hope that has answered your question, and thank you very much, Carla, for sending in your question to the show as well. Time for another quick break. Do join me after this.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the show. Okay, it's time for another reading, so I'm just going through the questions here. And the next person I would like to read for is Trisha, and Trisha has just said, what do you see from my family? No problem at all, Trisha, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question. I have a cousin called Trisha. So just shuffling the cards now, Trisha, so thank you very much for sending in your question. If you just joined me, by the way, the show is extended because there is no show on Wednesday night. Okay, so they just told me to stop, Trisha. I'm just looking at the cards now. Okay, in relation to the question here, what do you see from my family, Trisha, here? Again, we have the Lover's card, and the Lover's card, again, always signifies a change. Because it's in the reverse position, it's like if someone is getting in the way, or there is some kind of person around you trying to cause a little bit of hassle. Because it's in the reverse position, the Lover's card, it's not going to be solved as easily as you kind of had hoped, or it's not going to be kind of resolved as quickly as you had hoped either. With regards to the Temperance card, again, Spirit is just kind of indicating here, if you can just take a little kind of step back and not put yourself in the kind of firing line, is the way Spirit is going to give me the message. Again, that's in the upright position, so I do feel that things are going to change quite quickly and change for the better as well, but it's just a matter of taking a little kind of step back as well. You also have the Star card, that's in the reverse position. That's always about a wish coming true. Because it's in the reverse position, I am kind of being drawn to that it's not going to happen straight away. I kind of feel it's kind of more next year is what they're indicating, and it's more February of next year before that takes place as well. So again, I'm not too sure what the situation is, but I do feel around February of next year is a very much important year for you as well. Also with regards, you have the Ace of Cups, that's in the upward position, that's the travel card. I do feel that there is kind of travel on the cards for you as well, and it's kind of in an 8-month period, so that usually indicates around August time as well. Again, 8th indicates the month as well. So I hope, Trisha, that has answered your question, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question to the show as well. Okay, so we'll continue on with the questions. Okay, so the next person I'd like to read for is Neve, and Neve has just asked the question, will my wish happen? No problem at all, Niamh, and thank you very much for sending in your questions. So I'm just shuffling the cards now. And when the temperatures stop, I'll stop shuffling them and lay out the cards for your reading. Okay, so they just told me to stop, Niamh. I'm just laying out the cards now. So you're just asking there, will your wish happen? Okay, well, the good news is the answer is yes, because we have the Five of Scepters in the upright position. On that particular card, there is the horseshoe, which is the symbol for luck. But again, it's quite a tricky situation, is what they're indicating here, Niamh. Because again, it's not going to happen just yet. It's either, you know, the person around you does not want to. It's like I'm picking up. It's around you. It's like if your partner around you. It's like if there's a difficulty there, and it's like if they just don't want to know at the moment, Niamh. So I'm not too sure what the situation is, but I kind of feel that it's not going to be this year. But don't give up hope. I kind of feel it's going to be again more towards next year. And again, you know, we have the patience card is after coming up. We also have the world card, and that's in the reverse position. So I don't kind of feel it's going to be, you know, this particular year before that wish takes place. I'm just going to shuffle the oracle deck as well, just to see what they have to say as well. Okay, and I'm just pulling a card now. And the first card out is the laughter card. That's in the upright position. Again, it's always an important thing to bring in to any relationship and to life as well, is to laugh at the little things in life and not to allow things to get the better of you. We also have the love card in the upright position, and again, if you know the question you're asking, if it was related to love, the answer is yes, that it will actually happen. And finally, the last card that's after coming up from the oracle deck is the talk about your feelings card, and that's in the upright position. And usually when that card comes up, again, it's in relation to make sure that you tell someone how you feel, because we're too quick to just ignore things in life, and it's very much important that you express how you feel, and it's a very much important card not to kind of hide your feelings as well. So I hope that has answered your question, Niamh, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question as well. The next piece of music that I would like to play again is from Mark Aaron, and it is If I Could Start Over. Again, you're listening to the Irish Psychic Show. I'm here for the next 10-15 minutes left of the show. Again, this show is extended tonight because again there is no show on Wednesday due to I will be at a very special and important event giving face-to-face readings. Do join me after this.
Well, I finally reached the bottom on the ladder of my life. There's nothing to hold on to, no reason left to fight. So tonight I get down on my knees, a broken man, I beg you please, won't you save me from the choices I have made? I'll never get a second chance to take the field or have that dance. If I could start over, I'd do things better. I'd give a little more, take a little less, show a little guts, I'd do my best. If I could be someone, I wouldn't be a no one. I'd never make you cry, I wouldn't tell a lie. Forget about myself, think of someone else. If I could start over. And after 30-something wasted years and 30 million wasted tears, I know I can't get that time back, but I got to get myself on track. The people who have rescued me have saved me from myself, it seems, and I can't afford to let them down again. And I'll never get a second chance to take the field or have that dance. If I could start over, I'd do things better. I'd give a little more, take a little less, show a little guts, I'd do my best. If I could be someone, I wouldn't be a no one. I'd never make you cry, I wouldn't tell a lie. Forget about myself, myself.